what is? This is Kirby Marie here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another episode of Shin Hayarigami 2, Chapter 4 with Cobramicol again.
Hello everybody, welcome back.
So just to give you all a quick recap of what the f*** going on in this chapter at this point. If you guys haven't been aware, it all started basically with our main girl and Sena going on this recreational trip, and it sort of seemed like this episode was going to be trying to stop a terrorist man from, destroying the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building or something, and it just went a different direction.
Extremely different direction.
So, when we get to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building, Sena tells us about the urban legend of the robot version of the building. At first we thought it was just some stupid thing, and then Sena and our main girl were fighting over it, which was a bit stupid as well, and then they get separated, but it's like the paths they chose. And so we are currently playing as the path of Natty Marie. She's been confronted with the reality that not only the man who we thought was a terrorist is actually a CIA and a goodie and is trying to actually save us from a total destruction, but the fact is that the robot, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot, actually exists. We're currently riding on it. We were flying literally, and we also saw a bunch of Tanaka clones too.
And they're friendly too. And
that's everything's just up. It's all over the place, but it's just crazy.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
It's gonna get even crazier, apparently. Because now we are flying away with the whole Metropolitan building.
Literally. So yeah, because right now the purpose is that James wants to destroy the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building robot thing, because apparently that's the cult's ultimate weapon, which was mentioned in the last chapter, if you guys want to get some context on that. And were you gonna say something?
No.
And now we're still, when our girl thinks that this whole thing is just a dream, it's just a wacky ass dream that she's having, so she wants to test everything out to figure out if what's going on right now is a dream or it's a reality, and that's exactly what we're at right now. Well, yeah, the cultists, like I said, they're just basically a secret organization that's been conducting experiments, particularly in G Prefecture, based on urban legends, and they're trying to create a powerful weapon of some sort. And apparently, it's a group of American and Japanese higher ranks of police force. They are doing this for some reason. And the clones of Chitanakas are called gears for some reason, because apparently they're like robot thing clones, and their suits won't even get destroyed even if an elephant steps on it, as James said.
Last episode they were carrying people off the building too.
Yeah, they're carrying people off the building too, yeah. Also, if you're wondering where Sena... we won't see Sena on the rest of this chapter, but Sena is dealing with his own situation, which is the Turbo Granny situation, which we'll be seeing soon. Anyways, that is pretty much it for this intro, long ass intro, sorry about that, and let's just get to it.
Okay. Let's begin.
There's a lot of weapons that weren't in the information. I can't move. Okay, there we go. James seems to be checking the armaments of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. However, this is unnecessary information for me right now. I'll just ignore it. Instead, I need to calmly gather my thoughts. At this point, I have to admit that the Chief Tanaka is a clone, but is this Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot the same? No, the situation's different from clones and the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robots. I notice a possibility. They've made a considerable effort to improve their weaponry. Is this to prepare for when the beam weapons are neutralized? Or should I think this as a countermeasure against barriers? James continues to explain, and I continue to listen. I haven't seen the robots in the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building. I've only seen them at large displays and on monitors scattered all around the places. In situations where you are trying to use a barrier against something, throwing weapons or bullets can be surprisingly effective. This is because their speed is too slow for their barrier to keep up. Now, James's words were no longer registering at all. Adding a physical sensation to videos and audios can create a sense of realism. Famous theme parks have rides like this, where the seats move in sync with the video and audio. In reality, even if the seats are not tilted that much, the combination of videos and audios created the illusion that people are falling head first. The that logic could also explain the situation I found myself in. I was completely swept up in the momentum, but I had never seen the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot with my own eyes.
She still thinks it's a dream.
Yep.
Is this a regrettable missile? Does that mean the famous Japanese lethal weapons have already been completed?
James seems taken aback, but I ignore it for now. The images look realistic. The voice of James and the clone's plausible sound that seemed to be coming from outside. The room shaking in sparks and blinding flashes of light. It's quite a big undertake, but if we have those, you can make them believe that the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot is real. There's only one way to find out the truth. James, can you open the window, please? What?
It's like a what?
You all fall out of the rope. That's crazy. We're flying over 1,000 feet in the air.
Do you think you can believe you can fly in this? Do you think this is a dream where you can fly?
Yeah. You want to escape the dream. Maybe if I jump out, it'll end.
Well, for sure.
Next. James had only turned his head slightly since the sitting in the cockpit, but for the first time he turns his whole body towards me. Although he can't see me through the head-mounted display, I can imagine those eyes on the other side staring back at me.
Ah, I see. You want to see the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot with your own eyes. The proof is not something you see through a viewfinder.
James laughs evilly and turns back to the control panel.
Now stay still. I'm going to eject you.
No.
I intended to see the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot directly through the window, but now I have a feeling something's about to happen. But by the time I regretted it, it was already too late.
She was already outside. Alright, a cage.
Something falls from the ceiling and surrounds me. There were iron bars not only on all sides but also above my head. This is a cage.
Is he just gonna hang me outside?
It's simple. On the door and cage like one divers use to go in the water to get close up of sharks in the ocean.
Oh no.
Keep your eyes open no matter what, but don't open your mouth or you'll bite your tongue off.
Wait a second! I'm not ready yet!
Let's go bungee jumping!
I was sent off with an unnecessary cheerful and silly shout, and the cage mercilessly fell in one go, with me still inside.
Man.
I don't know how long I've been falling. It feels like an eternity, but in reality it was just a few seconds. With a jerk and without any warning, the cage suddenly comes to a halt. Due to inertia, my body was pulled straight down with great force and I was slammed onto my back and fell. Only the bottom of the cage was a normal flat floor. If there had been iron bars there, it would have gotten my limbs caught in the gaps and would have undoubtedly been seriously injured. A fierce wind constantly blows through the cage, and it's impossible to breathe unless I turn my back away from the wind. The cage was shaking violently in the strong wind. It's impossible to get up here. It's really hard to keep my eyes open. But there's no time to enjoy the view. The method of the verification is different from the original plan, but the goal still remains the same. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we're so...
What?
We're so like far away from the robot.
I know, right? I directed my gaze upwards. A thick wire stretches endlessly upwards from the top to the cage. What's ahead of it was a huge figure. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. Hey, you decide to keep your mouth closed? No matter how shocking the footages were, it feels fake compared to what's seen through on the screen. Even in reality, it seems like something that's happening to someone else in a faraway world. That's why I could have thought the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot was a fake. People see things through their brains. Visions is nothing more than an electrical signal. Therefore, visions can be often deceived. Even knowing this, can I suspect that what I'm seeing with my own eyes is just a vague area of electrical signals or an illusion? If it were a mirage, I might have denied it, but the giant robot above me was there, with an overwhelming presence. Still, I can't find myself accepting this reality. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot is real? Is this real? Does that mean Sena won?
Sena won the bet.
The cage slowly begins to rise with me still inside, stunned. No! won't let us stay there forever.
Man, that would be scary falling from that height.
Yeah. I've made it back to the control room. However, I still haven't sorted this out. Even as I'm free from the cage, I felt like I was trapped somewhere else. Now that I've seen it with my own eyes, I have no choice but to accept that the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot, as the clones too, are real. Even though I know that I felt like I couldn't make up my mind. Next.
Well, it's natural people get shocked by this. Seeing the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot in person is quite an impact. However, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot is destined to disappear soon. It will only exist for now. Tomorrow, it will be nothing more than an urban legend. There's no point in thinking about this too hard. Why don't you just relax and enjoy this final fight?
That would be nice, but it's impossible. I still feel trouble, like something fundamental's troubling me.
As a special flavor, I'll show you the specs of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. Tell Kamikaze Boy about it later, okay? Type 99MS, commonly known as the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot, total height 313.5 meters, weight 3,025 tons.
How the f*** did I remember all this?
Powered by KNZ with a TNG drivetrain. It boasts decent dexterity, the ability to use option equipment such as 120 millimeters.
I mean, nah.
I don't know how
Se me fue,
that.
No fue dilo ahí, sorry. Cannon and triple stunt joints and the mobility. It's a transforming building robot that was designed with the psychological impact that has on viewers in mind. As I listened to James' lengthy explanation, I gradually began to feel more at ease. It took a long time, but I finally figured out what was bothering me. It is something fundamental. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government building was built over 20 years ago. There's no way they had that technology to make a robot like this. Even with today's technology, it's even possible to make one, right?
That's the conventional wisdom, but there are technologies out there that are not public. They're let's say 50 years away.
And there's a reason why.
But even if we use that technology, we can make the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building. We need a fundamentally different technology. Only the people in the organization can use it. It's technology that can't be created and their source is unknown.
Which is hinting at possibility of aliens.
Alien technology.
The Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot is equipped with the products of over technology, starting with current anti-gravity system, the finite possibility drive, the anti-annihilation hybrid degenerate reactor, and more.
Mira.
Of course, these technologies were not created by humans.
Just as I was about to ask James what he meant by that, an unbelievable sight appeared on large screen.
What could it be?
We were over Shinjuku, but now we're at Mount Fuji.
That was fast.
This spatial travel technology, which utilizes the teleportation ability hidden within humans, is also a type of over technology.
This can't be real. If this were real, it would mean accepting not only the existence of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot, but also the power of psychics and aliens.
Aliens from space.
Though the destination is an automatic transfer to Mount Fuji, so their aim really is the...
What the? The Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot descends at the foot of Mount Fuji. The impact causes countless birds to fly all at once. Mount Fuji is brightly illuminated by the light of the full moon, giving it a mysterious glow.
Well, this is fine, I guess. A decent place. We can minimize the damages.
The Mount Fuji is the type of mountain we always sing every time our girl is at the roof of the G Prefectural headquarters. Like, we see it very afar. I guess that's basically it. Aki?
Well.
Okay. Well, no way. El otro well.
Well, our journey ends here. I've already planted the bombs at the key locations around the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. Once it's...
Chris! Sorry.
Sí.
Me asustaste.
Once it's detonated remotely, it will be the end of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot.
No.
At the same time, my role will also be complete. So, mission accomplished!
Goodbye, giant robot.
I think you need to give me the control here, cause... Okay. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building, a mass over technology built by a joint Japanese-American cult, and now it's going to get buried in Mount Fuji by a bomb. Having completed this mission, James heads back home. Meanwhile, I safely return to Sena and leave Shinjuku in Sena's car. Christine.
Oh, right, the car. What happened to the car?
Okay, that's kind of this type kind of thinking happened. That's so ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. Ridiculous! There's no way that a B movie ending like this could be the end of this Tokuso recreational trip. This is definitely a dream. In the end, I had no choice but to accept it, honestly, that this was a dream.
Wait.
It's definitely a dream. There's a mountain of evidence to back this up. So we're gonna do the detective logic. Okay. So the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building, what's the connection with Natty Marie? Okay, so they can see the words here. Okay, so the connection between me and Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot, where's myself?
Right here.
Okay. No, that's with James.
Is that one, I think. With this one right here?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we got acceptance, a dream, a mirage. We must accept it, girl.
He said, accept it. It's reality.
Okay, so now the rest is the whole fill in the blank. Okay, so let's start with Sena. Sena's connection to Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. Destruction, regular pilot, a man's passion.
A man's passion.
Yeah, because it was his passion, I guess. How the f did I echar esto para atrás again? I forgot. Oh, there we go.
And now with...
Okay, let's go with James. Okay, James himself is, we got CIA. He's CIA, basically.
Yeah, CIA.
Yeah, that's a very easy answer. Okay, James's connection to Natty Marie. Come on, press it. At the Bond Girl recordings, bungee jumping.
Bungee jumping?
Yeah, for some reason that's the answer. Just weird. Because I guess through bungee jumping, he showed her that truth about the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot being real. Okay, and then his connection with Sena is another truth, TNG, anti-gravity. Okay, it's the first one, another truth. Like he's showing him another truth. So we may do the Turbo Granny a bit for today. Oh, connection to the chief director.
An old colleague.
Old acquaintances, regrets, bungee jumping, super electromagnetic.
Bungee jumping as well from the Metropolitan.
Old acquaintance. What else we got? James's connection to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot is destruction, regrets. Oh, planning to destroy it.
Destroy it.
Connection to the cult organization, which is here. Metropolitan fire expansion, destroying plans. Last one. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government building or robot, whatever. It's we got ultimate weapon, super electromagnetic Shimenawa, stun casting net, Mount Fuji. It's the ultimate weapon. The gears. And this is the blonde prince here, but I think we almost got everything.
There's only that one, the clones.
Yeah, the gears. And that the world resistant even if an elephant steps on them. Human clones.
Human clones.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Hi.
Hey, you're so smart.
In conclusion, I acknowledge the existence of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. No, I can't relate to that. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot doesn't exist. This has to be a dream. No.
But it's a pretty weird dream.
I feel bad for saying, but I win.
She really does not want to let Sena win. So those turquoise that you did correctly, right?
Yeah, also the answers are the green highlights that you get in the entire story. And then the yellow means you pass the test. Also, technically, if you do it wrong, you get bad ending and basically you have to restart again. Anyway, here comes the best part.
no, what's happening?
An alarm from underground is heard. It seems like another emergency has happened. Where on earth is this dream going to keep going?
Governor, high energy presence ahead.
What?
Checking the large display in the front of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot, we only see Mount Fuji. Is it trying to say that there's something in Mount Fuji?
Keep on emerging. Normal forces.
The Chief Tanaka clone showed some kind of emotion for the first time. They seem to be afraid of Dee's existence.
If a clone is scared.
Jesus! I completely miscalculated by showing up early!
I won't be surprised at this rate. But can you elaborate on that?
This Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot, it's the ultimate weapon developed to capture giant monsters!
Giant monsters? Suddenly, a giant shadow appears, flying over the peak of Mount Fuji.
Oh no.
The huge shadow lands, causing the earth to tremble violently. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot and a giant shadow stand side by side against the majestic Mount Fuji in the background.
It's the metamorphosis! Dude!
Yeah! Also, I forgot to remove your camera. Let me do that real quick so that we can get a better shot on you.
Welcome to giant monster fight.
Welcome to Godzilla! The huge shadow lands, causing the earth to tremble violently. The Tokyo Metropolitan... No, wait, I already read this. The dark shape finally reveals itself. It looks like a bipedal reptile or a dinosaur. Its skin looks rough and resembles a rock. Rather than a spirit, it clearly gives the impression of a monster from special effects of a movie. A monster has shown up.
Once you see the true identity of D, you won't be laughing anymore!
D's tri-identity? When I think of the letter D, the first thing that comes to mind is a monkey car in action, the famous energy drink. It's the story of a certain hunter. Apparently some famous drink in Japan, apparently.
Wait, what?
Speaking of energy drinks, there's C and V, plus there's BB, a friend to a woman. But the one who seems to most likely give an instant lift is the famous D. By the way, under the Japanese standard product classification, nutritional drinks are basically quasi-drugs and energy drinks are soft drinks. But, putting that aside, thinking about this carefully, this isn't the case.
You probably heard of it at least once. That's the ancient, violent god, Daidarabochi.
That's how exactly Godzilla is called. Daidarabochi. That's the sting? As I recall, Daidarabochi is a giant whose legend spans across Japan and is said to have created the mountains, lakes, and other creatures. I look at the large display again. No matter how I look at it, that's a monster. No matter how I look at it, they can't be giants. Daidarabochi yells threateningly at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. Oh yeah, that's definitely the robot monster! But this is where my laughter ends. Because Daidarabochi, spins around in a circle, then flexes its stick tail like a whip and hits the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot directly. It makes it sound like an explosion, and the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot's thrown back, crushing the trees and falling. Likewise, we also tumble across the floor. The control room's a mess. The monitors that should have been on the desk are scattered around the floor. The damage to the electronic devices also seem damaged. Smokes are rising and some are even starting to set on fire. I put my hands on the desk, stood up. My whole body hurts for this to be a dream. It hurts too much.
The shield's output down to 22%. We won't be able to withstand another hit.
The Chief Tanaka clone begins to cry.
They even have emotions apparently too now.
We can't afford to wait for the shields to recover. If we don't take down D now, Japan's finished.
Isn't it a bit exaggerated to say that Japan's coming to an end?
Unfortunately, this isn't an exaggeration. D will get bigger as time goes on. Wait, if we leave D here within a few hours, it will reach the size of the legend of Mount Fuji.
So it's gonna grow.
And grow and grow.
If that's true, Japan will surely be destroyed. Even though this is just a dream, it's sending chills down my spine.
He still does not want to admit it.
If we continue like this, we'll just become a punching bag. So we need to trace control.
Understood, Governor. Activating the trace control system.
James stands up from the cockpit and throws the head-mounted display away.
Now, if you don't want to die, sit in this cockpit. I'll leave the use of weapons entirely up to you.
What?
We can't use brainwave control as it would cause confusion in the chain of command. But don't worry, it's a simple job. Just press the button.
But we don't know what button does what.
Oh my god! James takes me by the hand and forces me to sit in the cockpit.
I can't do this! You fighting!
Of course I will fight! With this well-tried body!
Saying this, James lays down on his back on the floor.
Why are you laying down on the floor?
James looks at me with an extremely upset look.
I'm not lying down to sleep! Since the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot's fallen, I have no choice but to do this!
Trace control system, stand by.
A three-dimensional image of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot appears superimposed on James's body. Although it's a video, it is made up of countless lines. I think it's called a wireframe. James places his palms onto the floor next to his ears, straightens his knees, and pulls his lower body over his upper body. He's just kind of do like this like como tirarse y hacer así. So yeah, James pushes himself onto the floor with both hands and kicks both his legs diagonally upward, standing up gracefully. This movement called springing up. It involves standing up from a supine position using the momentum of your legs and the strength of your arms. As if responding to James's jump, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot also jumps to his feet. So every movement that James does with his own body, the robot will do it. So he's gonna fight in the sense of
shadow boxing right there.
yeah.
This is the trace control. Just as I move, so does the robot at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building. However, this system has a fatal flaw. It goes without saying that I cannot fire beams or missiles.
Which is why I guess we're sitting there.
I also cannot fire the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot that tracks my movements.
In other words, in order for the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot to fire beams and missiles, he needs to be operated by someone else.
Chris.
That's right. Just take it easy. I'm the one who controls the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot movements. All you have to do is press those buttons.
The buttons on the left and right of the control panel lit up, as if telling me which ones to press.
This was just a dream, and now it's turning out to be a disaster.
Now, let's see the true capabilities of this Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot.
James raises his fist in a boxer fighting stance. At the same time, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot gets in position. Oh my god. With a roar, Daidarabochi charges forward and spins around sharply in front of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. As the tail strikes at his head, James, controlling the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot, easily dodges it by leaning his upper body back. He kicks the Daidarabochi in the side while it spins. Daidarabochi stumbles, its huge body bending into a U-shape.
Time to decide now!
James leaps high into the air and does forward roll above the Daidarabochi.
Take that! Super Plasma Kick!
Let me just open the other document by the way.
It's getting crazier with each second.
I know, right? Oh my goodness.
No, wait.
The Metropolitan Robot versus Daidarabochi.
Let's see where I left off, because now I can't find it.
I think it was 24, right?
Okay, yeah, it's right here. Name bajar esto aquí para okay. Next. James, who's controlling the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot, thrusts out his right leg, and it looks as though he was going to use the momentum of his fall to deliver a kick to the Daidarabochi's head, who's completely lost sight of the opponent, and... he uses the super something kick explosive towards Daidarabochi's head.
Dude. How strong was that kick?
Pretty strong, I guess. Also, you're gonna get a bit of a disappointing ending of a little bit. You'll see what's gonna happen. ¿Dónde me quedé? Aquí?
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah.
Right here, right?
I've read this, right? With a heavy roar, huge impact. No, wait, this one is. With a heavy roar, a huge impact sound rings out, sending the tree shaking. Then came a roar like an earthquake. A man and a girl were standing in the forest of Aokigahara. We've caused so much noise, I wouldn't be surprised if the dead woke up. That's our main baddie, the blonde prince. Also, you'll see what's about to happen. I'll explain the context. But the little girl is with him, and she has a special power. You'll see what power she has right now. Despite witnessing a battle between the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot and Daidarabochi that no one would ever believe with their own eyes, they both remain calm.
My goodness, that was quite a showy performance.
He says it without even looking angry. On the contrary, he has a relaxed smile on his face.
Think you can rewind this, Lisa?
It should be fine. Okay, let's rewind it all.
This is what I'm about
So she has supernatural powers. And now he's just resetting everything, right?
So, in The Lady in the Trenchcoat Chapter 1, it was about a woman who basically was killing people based on urban legends. And at first they thought it was like an actual culprit or something, but then it turns out to be something completely different. They thought because at first they noticed how unnatural she was acting and had the way she would kill people and all of that, and so Sena and our girl began to assume that the lady in the trench coat might have been some kind of urban legend spirit, but it was more than just that. She was actually a clone. So our one of the people who works at the G Prefectural headquarters, Mitsuko Kisaragi, who is from forensics, she was the one who knows a lot about science and the occult, and she sort of helped us out when trying to solve this case. And she secretly, because she has spiritual powers herself, she secretly guided Sena and our girl to the abandoned hospital. So as those two with Detective Nimi and Detective Kokosu were on their way to meet up with apparently the real Tokomamiya, Mitsuko already had her own plans with Sena and our girl. She guided them, almost nearly killing them in a car accident, but they landed there, and there was a time that said, I think, 4:44, and so that's when then they continued to drive, and apparently they arrived to the hospital where apparently Tokomamiya was there. But obviously they went to a different place. It was a mental hospital that was abandoned for a long time, but in reality under the abandoned hospital there was a full-ass laboratory that we saw, if you guys remember chapter 1, where we saw a bunch of tanks with a lot of Tokomamiya lady in the trench coats in there. And so in the end we met up with apparently the real Tokomamiya, but it was never the real Tokomamiya, as you can surmise, because the real Tokomamiya died, which you can check out in chapter 1 how she died.
But the one that we saw, which we thought was the real Tokomemiya, was actually a different kind of clone called homunculus, which they also explain in chapter 1 what is a homunculus. It's more like a human living type of person with actual conscience and everything, unlike clones in itself. And then that's when the chaos happened, and Tokomemiya was controlling the clones because of the curse she had on her hair. And all she wanted was to be with Eiichi Yasawa, and Eiichi Yasawa never wanted to be with her. But anyways, it turns into chaos. The clones fight his Yakuza guys, and that's when the hazmat suits from that organization came. And they detained everyone in the room, and our main girl, Natsumiri, saw a glimpse of the blonde prince and the little girl. They didn't show it in chapter 1, but she kind of mentions it. And then they fainted, and then when they wake up back in the area where they nearly get killed in the car. Implying that now that we got this context here is that Lise, the little girl they have in the organization, turned back time, and when they try to get back to the hospital they couldn't because they had a giant fence blocking the place, as if they already knew what was going to happen, and they block it up so that no one would enter and disrupt their experiments. And so that's why chapter 1 kind of ended on a very disappointing note still. But it was because of that. It was because of them having this little girl who can literally turn back time. So it is literally impossible for them to get to the bad guys with a girl who can turn back time. So how are they really going to stop the organization in the final chapter? We're definitely going to see what's going to happen with a girl that can travel back in time. So yeah. That's pretty difficult. Anyway, sorry for the very long ass explanation. I just wanted you guys to get the context of, because it has a huge connection with chapter 1. And so now we're gonna see what's gonna happen here.
You're back in episode 1.
Yeah.
Part
We're gonna go with the driving.
driving again. Very spooky urban legend.
And then we're gonna beat up Chisato and greet the foreigner, and
This time, Chief Sato.
and then Senna sleeps in Christine. Do the liars on Senna. Oh, by the way, what do you think so far, Chris?
It's very crazy right now.
Very crazy.
The Godzilla fight, and now we're turning back time.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Alright, let's go. Firefighters are continuing rescue operations at the scene.
I got it.
In a small window on the PC screen, a reporter approaches a crowd of people. The white show has been dominated by them since the morning of the 1st. Derby is an unlucky mini pig who fell into a manhole with the lid of the off and got stuck in it. Huh? For some reason, I feel like this has happened before. I mean, rescues like these are common for animals, like cats on telephone poles, a goat halfway up a cliff, a dolphin on a beach. The list goes on and on. A celebrity is watching the rescue from the screen on top, letting out a sigh of apparent disappointment. An attempt to pour oil into the manhole to make it slippery and then pull Derby out appears to have failed.
Unfortunately, they were not able to get him out, but the oil that was used was sesame oil or olive oil. There's no doubt that Derby would have tasted delicious.
Hasn't he been there for a while? What a nasty comment.
Right.
I feel like I've had this exchange before, but maybe it's just because of this inept reporter who's always making nasty comments.
This is...
Sena tweets to no one in particular.
As if he had found what he was looking for in a post on the message board.
A man hit the median strip and lost his right leg below the knee, but continues to ride his motorcycle for about 2 kilometers. Once again, this urban legend has been rekindled. The man was in so much pain from the touch that he didn't even realize that his leg had been amputated below the knee. Oh, you've got her neck. I mean, here we go again!
I have no clue what he means by again, but Sena keeps posting comments on the message board.
Is this page repository of past logs or something?
It's full of stories I've heard before.
I click on the mouse to close the white show window. Suddenly my phone vibrated. I take out my phone and check the screen, but there are no messages, no emails, no calling apps, no other notifications and other things. It seems that my fear was just my imagination.
They're imagining again the phone.
Yep. If you have nothing to do and have a lot of free time, you'll be plagued by this illusion. This feels extremely inappropriate for a police officer to say this, but I can't help but hope that at least one strange incident happens.
Well, it just did.
It just did. You don't remember now. Because it was turned back time.
This isn't good. If I keep thinking like this, it'll get worse. I have to think of something fun. That's it! When I opened the photo album app on my phone, a photo of that dish filled the screen. It was today's lunch, hitsumabushi, that gave me a momentum of... bliss? Something's odd. I feel like I'll know what happens next. The black phone rings! Wow! It really did ring! It's odd to be upset when your prediction turned out to be true. Anyways, let's answer the phone. This is Marie from G Prefectural Police's Tokuso.
It's me.
I knew who it was even before I heard the voice. I mean, it makes sense. Actually, we've never had anyone else call here. Besides, I always hope for a call from him. It's probably just coincidence that the black phone rang at the right time, though.
This may be sudden, but I've planned a recreational trip for Tokuso.
A recreational trip? Uh-oh. I do feel like something similar has happened before, but I just can't put my finger on it.
Indeed.
Chris, since being assigned here, we've never gotten a recreational trip. There's no way we could have possibly experienced this already. A sense of deja vu? Is this what they call deja vu? No, it's not that simple. As proof of this, the moment I heard it was a recreational trip, sweat started to drip from my hands as I held the phone. There's no tension nor fear, but my heart's beating like an alarm. Despite feeling calm, my body seems to be warning me with all its might. Should we really go on this recreational trip or not?
What's the right answer?
It's they're the same answer. Just press
Oh,
it.
they're all the same?
Yeah.
Then you're not gonna read them?
No.
Which-
Oh wait, it says we don't want to go to a recreational trip.
Oh, that's all of them?
Yeah.
And except Max.
Yeah, it takes all the chapitas away.
The courage meter is gone.
Chief Director, we respectfully decline! When I politely declined, I could hear the Chief Director on the other end grow agitated.
Whoa, wait a minute! Don't be so hasty! You're refusing without even hearing my explanation!
Even without the explanation, I know the reasoning. I'm surprised of how smooth the words begin to come out. Just some word from you overturning the general consensus that these type of cases would be incredibly difficult to solve, right?
Yes, that's right.
The destination Shinjuku, and we leave today. The hotel's already been booked and we're responsible for all travel expenses. The travel itinerary has already been prepared in the hotel room, correct?
I'm really curious to know how you know all this. But if you know the details, why refuse?
True. There are some subtle points, but it's a bad travel option. Chief Director, I know this may sound rude, but I'd like to say something. We absolutely refuse!
With that said, I hung up the phone. That was close. I don't know what the hell was that all about, but it's dangerous.
Natty.
My eyes meet Sena. He gives me a worried look, but then he nods silently, and I nod in return as well. It seems that Sena, much like me, is going through an inexplicable crisis, but the crisis is over now. Now we can relax. But as soon as I calmed myself, I felt the urge to confirm something with Sena out of nowhere. I have no idea why I wanted to ask such a thing, but I couldn't help asking Sena. Hey Sena.
Hey, Natty.
Even though our words overlap, I continue without paying attention. Do you know what the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot is?
Do you know what the Turbo Granny is?
Oh no.
And also this part that we're gonna present now, we're gonna have to censor it because it shows a scene of a child unaliving themselves, so
Oh no.
yeah. A cold breeze blows into the slightly open window. The curtains sway slowly in the wind like the aurora.
A beautiful night sky is visible through the gaps of the curtains. The stars shine brilliantly. The round moon is shining brightly. By the way, this is the context for the final chapter. Little girl. Next. A little girl stands at the window. She's gazing up at the starry sky with a dreamy expression on her face. A mismatched robe warped around her slender neck. This is how we can rewrite the world, right? Lise?
Lisa was just a girl we just saw. That's pretty disturbing.
And that's another hint for the next chapters, right?
For the final chapter, yeah. Well, there we have it.
And we got S rating.
We got S. We finished the Tokyo Metropolitan Government's perspective from our girl Nancy Marie. So what do you think?
It was very crazy, the whole robot thing. I had to fight a kaiju as well.
Kaiju!
And then turning back time.
Yeah.
But
That super sucks, but yeah.
So what we saw was a glimpse of what's going to happen in the final chapter. Because in chapter 5, the case is going to be a very impacting one where a lot of children are unaliving themselves and something is causing them to do that. And so the team must work now more than ever to figure out a way to prevent more children from dying. I think
right
it's here.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here.
So now that we've done our main girls, we're gonna do a little bit of SENA'S. We'll record until we are encountered with James, and after we may begin our new adventure. So, yeah. Wait, which one?
Yeah.
Natao brillando con Yahaya,
Yeah,
¿verdad?
you are this way.
Okay, so.
Yeah. We believe in the robot, so we're gonna
We're robots!
we're believing
Let's experience a robot experience, you know?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot is real! There were blueprints for it! If we go further in, I'm sure we'll find some amazing evidence. That's right. Speaking of robots, the cockpit comes to mind. Obviously, a building doesn't need a cockpit, but if I could just find the cockpit, I'll win. Well, I better hurry up and go do the good deeds. Time is money. Time flies by. To be honest, I don't even know what I'm saying, but anyways, let's hurry up. Looking from the door I passed through, from Nancy's perspective, I opened the door towards the left and entered the next room. But, wait a minute. If it's just a simple job of finding the cockpit, then I've already won. It feels like a rigged game, which makes me feel a bit uneasy, but a challenge is a challenge. I can't stop until I settle this once and for all. It can't be helped if Nancy loses, but at least I can give her some time to prepare herself mentally. Oh, oh my god.
She was losing her mind.
losing our minds. Okay, I turned her around as naturally as possible so as to not let her know that I was thinking about such things and call Nancy out. When it comes, oh my god, she's so pretty. We don't get to see a lot of her because she's like the main character, so it's always in first person. Pretty. When it comes to a challenge, I won't hold back. I'll find the evidence so strong you won't even argue.
You say that, but I couldn't care any less. You'll end up crying later.
Says the one. As Nancy says that, she lets out a sigh. I am a bit annoyed at how slightly confident she is. That's my line. You're the one who's going to end up laughing. I'm sure that's exactly what happened.
Indeed.
That's a contradiction. It makes it so that you can even say a word. So you can't have them say no, right?
You're always making assumptions for everything. I'm so stupid to worry about Nancy that I may give her the run on the money. I will beat her. Right. You're the one who's going to end up laughing. It'll be so funny to see you be embarrassed.
It would certainly be funny if the Tokyo Metropolitan Government mouthpiece actually existed. I would say it over and over again, but it's 100% not going to happen, though.
Hey, that's my line! With that said, I closed the door behind me. Nancy's going on the other side of the door. Next time I see you, Nancy, prepare yourself! Ugh, such a low life. Well, that doesn't matter. Even if I look like a delinquent or a rascal, there's no doubt that I'm in the right in this case.
And he was indeed right.
The Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot is real. Natty's wrong. Because... Yes, because... Well, because... Huh? What do I do in a situation like this? Oh, that's right! That's it! But you can still do it.
Can do it? Okay.
Now we're doing SENA'S perspective. Okay, the upper report says the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot is real. First, what should I do? Should I sort out the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot? Well, I'm pretty sure the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot exists. The reason is because...
Yes, proof.
Because there's solid evidence, because I have strong beliefs, because it's a man's passion. The first one. Of course, because there's solid evidence. The testimony about an urban legend of a superhumanoid defense weapon, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building robot, that protects Japan from the clutches of evil and alien invasions around the world. See, it's hinting at aliens again. There's no smoke without fire. If there's evidence that the smoke is an urban legend, then there must be a fire called the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot, that's for sure. So there's no problem saying that the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot definitely exists. No, rather than just a possibility, it definitely exists, right? I mean, there's evidence. Because of the design of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building is also known as the first building, the first choice. These are blueprints from the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. How do these are the actual blueprints of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot? Well, at first glance, the design doesn't seem to make sense. There are handwritten notes talking about the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building. It's rare to see such solid evidence. Just thinking about it, if it's not the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot, then what is it? It's a trap to lure anyone who believes in the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot? No, that can't be true. This is the kind of item you never know when or who might pick it up. There's no such thing as a vague trap. I'm completely pointless. This has to be the blueprint for the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. If these are the blueprints, that means there's a Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot! To be honest, no matter how I look at it, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building looks like an amazing robot. So it's practically real. But Natty still won't believe it. I need more evidence though. Of course, there's plenty of other evidence. For example, the elevator without buttons. This is a shady place. The second one.
I mean, it was pretty shady, the whole place.
This is a very shady place, which proves the possibility of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. If this was an ordinary building, then what's the point of having so much identical rooms and hallways? I can imagine that the government officials would come to a place like this. It clearly smells like a secret place. It definitely is. The one secret about the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building is the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. It's as obvious as saying that when you think of Japan, you think of Fujiyama and geisha. The very existence of this mysterious place is proof beyond that the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot does exist. With this much evidence, I practically won the battle against Natty.
It's already a one battle.
And I'm sorry, Natty, but there's still so much evidence that the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot exists, and that's it. And that is... because of the Chief Director's instruction, because it's an ancient colossus, the first one. Of course, the Chief Director instructed us about this place in the first place. If you think about it rationally, the only place the Chief Director instructed us to go as Tokuso's recreational trip was the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building. The Chief Director must have been implicitly ordering us to come here to expose the secrets of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building. Speaking of secrets of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building, I'm sure I've heard it all before, but it's the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robots. In other words, the Chief's orders were to go to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building is proof that the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot actually does exist. Oh, I've hit the nail on the head. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot definitely exists. Too many of them. Now that I'm a bit of a brainy guy, I like to add some evidence from a different angle, and that evidence is... ancient geoglyphs, super ancient giants, legend of the giants, the last one.
Legend of the giants.
Giants appear in legends all over the world. The Titans, the children of Gaia in Greek mythology, Ymir in Norse mythology, and the Indian demon Kumbhakarna.
Kumbhak.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same can be said for the Japanese monster die that I watched which is
You got it.
Giants are beings that people fear but also are worshipped. To be revered by citizens of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building must be also a giant. Yes, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building must be a Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot.
Deja vu.
Deja vu, indeed.
Deja vu. I swear we heard that line before.
Okay, so in conclusion, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot is real. That settles it.
It's over, Nutty.
Somehow I get the feeling that Nancy's coming up with a more complicated explanation. We were just thinking about finding the explosive at the time.
Yeah.
It's okay to be different, and honestly, I hate arguing with people. Nancy is Nancy, and I am me. But either way, I'll still pursue a man's passion.
So that's where you get the other clue, right?
I guess, sort of. Alright, from here on out, there's going to be a lot of similar rooms and corridors. If I get lost, I'll be in trouble. First, let's go back to the room where the blueprints were found. From there, I can find the cockpit. Where did I go to? I think it was on the right, or maybe it was on the left.
Yeah, it's a very confusing place.
Well, it's just a matter of guts. Okay, to the right. Wait for me, Tokyo Metropolitan Government Robot. Too bad you never get to see it. A few hours later, that sound. The air conditioning is not working properly, and the rooms are closed. It's hard to breathe. My throat's dry. This isn't good. At times like this, I need to be optimistic. What good about me is that no matter how difficult the situation I'm forced into, I push forward. After all, a man needs to be strong in the face of adversity. It's like finding the strength to endure adversity, not the strength to find pork cutlet and curry, but the strength to find life and death. Anyways, you're feeling anxious. The best thing to do is speak out loud. Just put all your strength into your stomach and yell as loud as you can, and you'll be able to do something. Below the navel, there's a place called the tendon. There's where you train your energy. If you tighten your stomach, you'll feel more energetic. Ah, it's so damn hot! Damn it! Jeez, he's taking his clothes off, poor guy. Conveniently, I wonder if there's a plastic bottle lying around. The only thing I got here is a flashlight. Well, I wouldn't know who drank it or when, so there's no way I can drink leftovers. Whew. Oh, buy me some Buddy Buddy Kun. I want some Buddy Buddy Kun. Rich milk, condensed milk. Oh, I wonder if they'll release a G Perfection limited edition of Buddy Buddy Kun. If they release flavors like Chestnut Quinton, Fuyu Persimmon, or Passion Fruit, it'll be a big hit. I do wonder why it's called Passion Fruit. Well, it's on sale now. Wait, who am I even talking to? Nancy isn't even here. I suddenly look at my watch and thought it was already past 2 p.m. Whoa, it's already this time? I hope she's not exhausted somewhere. If I'm exhausted, it must be pretty tough for her. She's a woman, and I mean, she's almost in her 30s. Hey, that's an insult! Tell it now to you bastard! You should have listened to what I had to say! I know I was wrong to be stubborn, but it annoys me to have to apologize to her. I know I'm narrow-minded, but it's only a 2-tatami room, though I've never been more honest about this. As soon as my parents passed away, I was reduced to an inheritance. I was fought by all my relatives, passed around from one family to the next, and treated like an object. Anyone would become cynical. That being said, I don't want you to just blame everyone else. It's my own fault too. I've become so twisted, not just perverse. But it's strange how the world has become what I am today, thanks to all the twisting and turning I went through. It was because of the hopeless life that I was able to meet my mentor and become a police officer. I wonder what would have happened if the old man hadn't been there. I don't want to think about it. I would have been a loner. Huh? By the way, what did I came here for? So hot, I can't think straight. It would be different if I had a fine brain like Natty. Unfortunately, I'm more of a physical labor type than the intellectual labor. Ah, that's right, the robot. I've come to look for the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. I feel like there's something else as well. But if I can't remember, then it's probably not a big deal. Of course it it! Anyways, where's the cockpit? If I had a map, this wouldn't be so complicated. Now that I think about it, I do have something that looks like a map. I completely forgotten about the blueprints. Let's take another look at the blueprints for the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. I see. I don't understand it at all! It's so good, I don't get it at all! No matter how crappy a real estate agent is, they wouldn't bring such an incomprehensible floor plan. I guess it's impossible to use this blueprint as a map, after all. Start off, I don't even know where I am. I'm completely lost. At this age, a guy like me getting lost? How pathetic. There's no point in complaining. Let's think of something to do. Alright, let's sort out the situation. First of all, the place we're at is at the corridor full of pipes. It's not usual anymore. I passed the same place so many times. In front of me is dead end though, with passages leading off to the left and right. First of all, why is there a fork in the road? If it was straight, I wouldn't get lost. Well, there's no need to think about it too hard. The right path or the left path, that's just it. I just need to decide which way to go. Alright, first I'll pick up a stick of a suitable length somewhere around here. Hold the stick upright and then let go. It will fall either on the left or the right.
So you're just leaving it up to chance.
Well, it's possible it may fall forwards or backwards, but I'm sure it will also land on the left or right. Then, all I have to do is move towards the direction the stick falls. Great, great, great. My voice echoes endlessly in my vein. Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense. If only the stick was a handy walking stick for the future. I guess I'm not good at using my brain. I only talk with fists. That kind of simple world suits me. If only Natty was here at times like this. Come to think of this is our first big fight since we became partners. Even though she made fun of my manly passion, I guess it was a bad idea for us to go our separate ways. Yeah, no No, this isn't my fault. Well, it's partly my fault, but it's definitely Natsy's fault. Even though she's my partner, she never tries to understand my feelings at all.
A Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot? I'm laughing so hard my stomach hurts. No matter how much time passes, you'll always be a man-child.
Hey, that's an insult.
That's a woman. Who the hell does she think she is? Hey, you just insulted her age, so it makes sense.
You're just an elementary school student, and you can't do nothing about it. Perhaps your sister will buy you a toy robot, so just be patient, little boy.
Who are you calling a little boy? I don't want anyone to buy me toys.
Huh? The Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot actually exists? I bet that kabuki actor's head, instead of having brains, he probably has hachomiso in there, right?
Don't say her twice! And also, Hachimitsu is the best. You're just saying whatever you want. No, wait a minute. Did she even say all those horrible things?
Yeah, imagination. Powerful
Next.
thing. No, she definitely said it.
No, she did not say those things.
The second one, right?
Thinking about it calmly, she never said any of those things. But she must have said something like that. Natsy's so adamant about the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot not existing. What a complete unpassionate guy. Well, she's not a guy to begin with. Anyways, there's no doubt that she's making fun of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot and at me for believing it. Damn it! I'll definitely get you to change your mind! I'll get to the cockpit, outcast! I'll make her regret ever making fun of a man's passion!
It's fired up now.
Wait, the things are back!
Oh, wait, what is that anyway? Wait, I think that's James.
That's not James. And look, there's one over here too.
Where? Oh, that's so creepy. Oh, wait, are those the Tanakas?
I don't know what they are, but they were
so creepy.
So this is where a girl passed by as well at some point.
Man, they're so creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, they cannot see this one right here because you're blocking it.
Yeah.
But this is like a
Set of eyes watching.
Set of eyes watching us. So
this is where I left out, right? It's crazy to try?
Yeah.
It's crazy to try and follow a path that someone has laid out for me. The path was created after all, after I had walked it. Even though it's a dead end, there's no walls directly in front of it. It's just pipes that run all over the direction. Once I find a gap, there won't be a problem.
Wait, how does he not notice those people just looking at him?
I don't know.
I would have noticed and would be a little bit creeped out.
First one's at the bottom. The gap's about knee-high, next to the top. Anything above the waist height is completely empty. Finally, another part of the top. There's a gap barely shoulder-width wide. I can see it. My winning road. Let's go. As a man, only progress can be made. First, let's lay under the pipes. Up next, some glorious hurdles. This is a breeze. The finishing move is slightly higher diving forward roll. Woo! Slip through a narrow gap and do a forward roll on the floor. No problem landing. What do you think? You're 10 years too early to try and block my path. I'll just keep going straight ahead like this, alright? I look up and realize that I'm completely surrounded. There are pipes in front of me to my right and wall to my left. What the hell is this? Another dead end? Damn it, I'm so tired, but still, it would be kind of pathetic to turn back, right? I'm sure there's a path that's suitable for me to follow. Shining a flashlight ahead, I crawl forwards into the ducts. The ducts are coming from the exhaust vent on the left wall. It's cramped and stuffy, but it's also exhilarating. Because, right? I'm definitely making my own path.
I mean, it would be even worse if we got lost in the vents.
I guess. A police officer doesn't become a real police officer until they've crawled through a duct. This is something only a man of action like me can do. Could the big-headed Nazi do something like this? Not really. It's possible, but she'll ignore the option that's better to not burn herself out. Like the Unluckiest Man in the World movie, when the time comes, no matter how many enemies there are, I'll take them on. Even if there's only one person, I'll fight till the end. That's what it means to be a murderer! That serves you right. Even the people who built the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot could have not predicted this behavior. I'll leapfrog this maze of similar places and make it to the heart of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot. Oh, I can see a light. Yes, I made it! So what exactly is the central part like?
And he's back to the start.
Huh? This corner again? Surely that wasn't the elevator area. It is! Needless to say, if this is the elevator area, we're 100% back to square one. No, this can't be true. I keep telling myself that. I walked a path that had no path before. This is the first time I've been here. Don't make the mistake of thinking it's the first time. If I think I'm in the first place, then I'll be in the first place. As the saying goes, illness comes from the mind. Something seems different, but let's not go into details. Huh? I'm not going to let something like this get me down! I'm going all out! But before that, just to be on the safe side, let's do some warm-up exercises. Place your hands on the wall and move your feet back and forth to stretch your Achilles tendon.
And he found the secret door.
He found it first than us. Suddenly, a sound comes from nowhere. The clear sound of a wrong answer quiz show. What? What's wrong with that? Isn't it a person responding to my mumbling, but the walls and the floor? Wherever I place my hands on the wall, a palm-shaped mark glows, and on the floor, their footprints glowing as well. The position of their hands and right foot matched perfectly with the marks, but my left foot, which was stretching in Achilles tendon position, was out of the mark. In other words, my left foot was the wrong answer. I don't know what the mark's for, but it doesn't feel good to have it marked as a loser. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to do it! I move my left foot and step on the mark. Distantly, at the left side, there's a sound of something moving. Oh? I heard a door open somewhere. That kind of thing. With conviction in action, I pave the way. I look in the direction of the sound, far down the hallway. Alright, let's dash the door at the end! Wait for me, Tokyo Metropolitan Government Robot's cockpit! The door slams open and... there we are! Again! It's a large room filled with machines and monitors. The room's dimly lit. The lights that were on were probably emergency lights. I couldn't see clearly, but the desk and walls were covered with some kind of equipment. I don't know what's it called, but it's a university-style room. At the end of the corridor looks like a staircase leading down. There's no whiteboards, but a large display that covers the entire wall. It would be impressive to watch a movie here. All the machines are on standby. The only light on is what looks like the main power light on the TV. The control room of Space Shuttle. or rather looks more like a bridge of spaceship from a science fiction movie. Is this the cockpit for the Tokyo Metropolitan Government robot? Not knowing where to start, I somehow find my way towards the large display. It was when suddenly I reached the bottom of the step corridor that suddenly a strong light shined ahead. It was a spotlight. What's being illuminated? Oh my god, this part's gonna be funny. What's being illuminated by the spotlight? Welcome! Nice to see you, boy! Yeah! So that's screaming her down
Yeah. Wait. I mean, Natty thought it was like Sena in danger, but it was just this guy.
I screamed without thinking. My mind went completely blank. I was completely taken aback. It's a miracle I didn't lose my nerve.
I mean, who would scream in the middle of the dark, naked man appears in front of you?
He's in underwear. Anyone would do the same if something like this suddenly appeared in front of them. A buff, muscular man with a fake smile. The chest has lush, shiny hair, like that of a thoroughbred. Skin shiny and covered in lotion or something. I'm always up for a fight. Always have been, always will be. I don't care if the opponent is a gangster or a politician. I even weather supernatural phenomena with just his body. But not this! It's one thing if they came out of nowhere, but it's unfair to be face to face with a muscular man. Who the hell are you? That's all I could come up with. I try not to let him know that I'm upset, but my voice rose up nonetheless. The glistening mass of muscle spoke as he struck another pose. Oh dear, have you forgotten about me? Sorry, Chess!
Sorry, Chess.
Now that he mentioned it, I think I have seen this man before. I saw you yesterday! Yes, I am! The adorable and size! The muscular man, the John Doe guy as Nancy calls him, strikes another pose. As if on cue, the lights on the room came. I had completely forgotten about it, but I remember now! The John Doe guy adjusts his pose and sounds convincingly disappointed. Double pointed! So you forgot the face of the person you met yesterday. Are you still a police officer? I had forgotten the real reason why I became here. You made things complicated by threatening to launch a terrorist attack. Oh dear. I suppose forgetting your goal is a problem too. Now I don't approve of shifting the blame. Rat spread! The John Doe guy strikes another pose. He says this while saying something about rat whatever. Now that I think about it, what makes this even more weird is the way he keeps saying names of poses while posing. Did you came all this way out of a sense of duty as a police officer? Side chest!
Wait, side chest again.
The John Doe guy does a side chest pose. The pose's names don't really matter! Shut up! Stop talking, you terrorist! How rude of you to call me a terrorist. My name is Well, I call myself James. I can't take this anymore. Anyways, I'm going to beat this guy up to a pulp. I'll arrest you! As I say that, I grab James's head and deliver a knuckle arrow to his shiny temple. James's largest body stumbles violently. If your sense of balance is paralyzed, all flesh of armor is useless. What an unexpected attack power. So they did fight, but it was Sena who did it first. Yeah. This is just the beginning. Take this! Sena's secret weapon. A neckbreaker, you bastard! I'll cut James's lower head with a roundhouse kick. Gah! Yes, a clean hit. James's body should have fallen forward, but contrary to my expectations, he's managed to stay still. Phew, what a tough guy. He didn't even flinch. He didn't even go down on his knees. No! Time out! First, I pushed James away with the right front kick and put some distance between us. Wait a minute, calm down! Shift my pivot foot to my right and deliver a left roundhouse kick. Stop messing around! I told you it's time to stop! James's forehead is bulging with blue veins, yelling, spittle flying everywhere. That's it. Things are starting to get exciting. Let's go all out. What a brawler you are! Even after seeing my steel body, you still challenge me with your bare hands! You're quite the kamikaze boy! Are you really a police officer? Huh? Where can you find a man as police officer as me? By the way, what the hell are you? You're the first person I ever seen standing up after getting hit in the medulla oblongata. Well, it's an honor. Let me introduce myself again. My name is James. I'm a CIA agent. I'm here under the orders of the President of the United States to foil some conspiracy plans by a certain organization. I see. I'm Shin Hayarigami. I'm a detective with the G Prefecture Police's Department Tokuso Unit. Nice to meet you. But wait a minute, I know I shouldn't be saying this, but is it really okay to believe someone's words so easily?
I mean, it's Sena.
Yeah. Is it not a good idea? If there are robots in the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building, I wouldn't be surprised if there were spies acting under the president's order, right? Do you know that CIA spies are famously known for being dog-faced? I feel like I've been insulted in a roundabout way, and my reputation is deeply damaged right now. So what? The CIA agent is wandering here in briefs? Are you lost again? You think a stray kid like you would be featured in the spotlight? I see, now that you mention it. I guess it's not normal to see a nearly naked guy in the spotlight. This appearance is to let you know at a glance that I'm not hostile. I was warned by him that you would be aggressive and to be careful. Him? Are you talking about? It seems you finally realize. You're talking about a boyfriend? No, absolutely not! I have no prejudice against the LGBT people, but there's no such thing between him! I do have the right to choose! Huh? What is this something BT? Oh my god, Sena! Is it from Demon Tools? Is that a true this? LGBT is a sexual minority. Come on, boy, at least read the newspaper! Anyways, the he I'm talking about is your boss! Boss? Oh, you mean the chief director? Are you an acquaintance of his? Acquaintance is not enough. Well then, it's more than acquaintance but not love. Oh, come on! I told you it's not that! God, I can't deal with this anymore. I'll just ignore that and move on with the story. Just declares over his vein rising from his eyes. I don't really know what's his deal, but he's got a short temper. A secret society in the United States and a Japanese organization have formed an alliance. Well, my guess is that they're both cultists and they're up to no good. Seriously? Those people must be crazy. So what are they going to do? It's an experiment. A grand experiment set in a certain place. It's something supernatural. It is an insane plan to use an energy that has been featured in Japan since ancient times. It's called Kai or Noroi as weapons. You're trying to use spirits as weapons? That's right. The place where the experiments are being carried out is in G Prefecture where you live. G Prefecture? That's right. And the people who are in charge of cleaning up after the aftermath of these experiments are the successive chiefs of the G Prefectural Police. What did you say? So all the strange incidents that Tokuso has been involved up until now have been experimented by those guys? No, that's not all. I'm sure the truth of that incident with the old man applies as well. I have no evidence of this. It's just a hunch, but it all feels like it's all connected. The old man must have found out what the organization was planning, and when he got in the way of their experiments, the organization... If the person in charge of cleaning up the organization is the G Prefectural Police Chief, does that mean the current chiefs also... I should probably...
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, muscle guy! Tell me more about this. If it goes well, I might even force you to tell me where the chief is. No, there's no need for that. Don't worry. The current chief, your boss, is a real warrior. He's not the kind of man who will become a pawn of the cult organization. He's trying to outwit them by appearing to be subservient. The fact that he used me as the means to lead you to the organization's ultimate weapon under the guise of a recreational trip is proof enough of that. My head's spinning. I know it's hard to believe this information and process it, but it's not that complicated. Your physical abilities are impressive, but your intelligence seems to be nothing special. Are you really a primate? I can't help but feel sorry for you. Shut up! I won't let you make fun of me anymore! I'm going to make you tell me the truth! And how are you going to do that?
I'll just copy Natty. But I think this time will work out. Let's go! Liars are! Oh wait, I should probably say instead of
Liars are.
with said.
Dun-dun.
See, so this chapter is funnier.
Yeah. Dun-dun.
The whole. Hey.
Liars art.
So, what should I do? Okay, alright, let's do it like this. First, I should do something very Japanese to make James look embarrassed. No matter how well he speaks Japanese, he probably won't understand the concept of wasabi. I'll make that muscle guy realize that at the end, and then I'll make him tell her the truth. Alright, let's get you Japan upset, you bastard! If you don't get easily upset, then you can try and guess whether the knowledge I'm about to show you is true or false.
I don't know what I need to be upset about, but alright, I'll put up with you for a while.
By putting up with me, you don't mean that, do you?
Just hurry up and show me your knowledge. He just keeps going back with the whole thing.
Hitsumabushi is a Nagoya specialty. It is a dish made by cutting up grilled eel and mixing it with rice in a rice cooker. As a rule, it comes with condiments such as wasabi and green onions, as well as soup stock. It is common for people eating hitsumabushi to put eel rice into a separate bowl, but the correct way to eat hitsumabushi is... Oh my god, we went through all of the shit with,
Natty.
yeah.
We're going with Sena, which is even more dumber.
Okay, E into splits, 3 splits, E4 splitting. E4. Eat it in 4 splits.
What? What did you say? Don't be sloppy. 3 splits is the right choice.
Splitting into 3 parts is just Toshiro. It's just as embarrassing as saying Shisu in Sangin and Gufu in Yudopon these days.
That's fake. I mean, that's ridiculous.
You'll be amazed. First, divide the eel rice into the rice cooker into 3 equal parts.
You're right. It's easier to divide it into 4 parts. Just cut the eel rice into a cross shape.
That's right. It's a dish that you can enjoy with 3 different flavors, so that's why you eat it 4 times.
I see. So you can enjoy your favorite flavor twice. Just add some more condiments and enjoy it as it is, as ochazuke, and finish it up with your favorite flavor, excuse me.
That's it. How are you surprised by this?
I'm really impressed. That's very reasonable.
This guy really undermines what people are saying. I surprise him, but I still don't feel like I got to him. Oh well, there's no doubt that my knowledge of hitsumabushi won this round. Okay, so now I know what that shady muscle guy James knows about hitsumabushi. What now? What do? I don't know. What was I trying to do?
Attempting the liars out with a true or false quiz to test me with your knowledge of Japan?
That was the plan, to make you think so, but you're going down!
What do you gain by telling me about your plan?
Stop worrying about the small details. Let's move on to the next thing. Now let's try to be complacent. I think the liars art is used to point out contradictions in what other people say and poke around all sorts of suspicious points. Alright then, I'm going to hit back at everything James said with my fist. Okay, tell me the name of the president. You were planning to set off fireworks. Okay, the second one. You were planning to set up fireworks at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building tonight.
You're talking about my warning.
You're planning to blow up the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. Then that means you're a terrorist.
You're right about the bombing part, but I'm not a terrorist. The people in the cult are the terrorists. I will blow up the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building and foil their plans.
So you're not a terrorist? I thought I was on the right track.
No, you're doing fine. I'd say it's a passing grade for you.
What else should I say? That aggravating and condescending attitude of his is pissing me off!
So, what exactly is this exchange about?
Even if you don't understand it, I have a goal in mind.
I feel like there's something different. It didn't seem like this with Natty. Oh, that's right. I should have lied. All I have to do is confuse the person with a clever lie. Anyways, let's continue. Well, how can I put it? I want to say is that lie, damn it! I get nervous, I can't think of any lies at all. The problem is SENA'S a terrible liar. Don't rush. Okay, alright, this is it. With this, I'm going to make a bold choice. Change social windows open. Hey, muscle guy, the wig's out of place. Bam. The second one.
You're spouting nonsense at this point.
Hey, muscle guy, that wig's out of place. Huh? Could it be the skin covering the skeleton that has shifted? No, that's implying something. James checks his whole body in a panic. Whew, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not loose or taut. Seriously, you idiot, stop messing around.
It's implying that he is probably some kind of alien or robot under the disguise.
I thought I was trying to scare him by saying that wig's out of place, but what exactly did he meant by the skin covering the skeleton shifting? First of all, he wasn't even wearing a wig, so what was James checking? I'm sure James is upset, but I just don't understand why. Yeah, damn it. I have no idea how to do this. It's too difficult. Well then, shall we end this entertaining convo? Wait, don't be so hasty. Aha! If all I want to do is upset the other person, there's plenty of ways to do it. I won't copy Natty. I'll do it my own way. Oh yeah, none of the above. Huh? How's that? Gunfire's a piece of cake. My means cut the power of a laser beam. Don't be shy. I will admit, with that sharp gaze, you could control a wild beast. Oh, we were glaring at him. I was so confused. I had intended to upset him, but in the end, he accepted it. But my flying skills have been proven to be world class. I'm happy with that. Well, I don't want to waste any more time. Can we just wrap this up now? Damn, seriously? Okay, the next one is the last one. Even if I think too hard about it, I won't know how to do it anyway, so why not just do it on my own way? If that's the case, I'll use his CIA agent to determine whether this American urban legend is true or not. There are alligators in the sewers. If you drink too much Coke, it will melt your bones. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Hey! You can only say that twice! What's the matter? Scared out of your mind? I'm doing you a favor. If you say Bloody Mary 3 times, you'll be possessed by Bloody Mary! Oh, so that famous urban legend is true. It doesn't matter if it's true or not, but have you already forgotten that he's easily scared by these things?
Yeah, our chief director is a pussy.
If word gets out that you're possessed by a bloody sane woman, you'll definitely be removed from Tokuso. I see. That makes sense. Try to be a little more considerate of him. I got lectured by a half-naked man, but it seems that there's no doubt that he knows the chief director. Finally, I feel like I made some progress. I don't know how to put it, but right now I feel a certain sense of accomplishment. But still, I have no idea who is he or what's his purpose. I guess that's it for me. Farewell, my first and last liar's art. Okay. Huh? What exactly did I wanted to ask? You're so hilarious, kamikaze boy! But even if you see the truth from here on out, your intelligence will never... I feel like there's something crawling on my leg. Sorry. But even if you see the truth from here on out, your intelligence will never be able to understand it. I'm busy, so I'll ask anyone who isn't qualified to leave now. Anyways... Huh? You want me to forcefully kick me out? Fine, let's continue from where we left off. James nods vigorously and he braces himself. His fist looks soft. Was he in mixed martial arts or something? With a big outfit and the ability to use joint locks, he can't just jump in carelessly. What's the matter? Aren't you coming?
All right, I think we're gonna leave it here because it's already been an hour and 35.
Okay.
So yeah, what do you think so far?
It's been pretty funny with Sena.
It sure has been. Yeah, so we finished the chapter with our girl, and now we're gonna be continuing with Sena in the Turbo Granny episode. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy it, drop the like button. It really helps out a lot. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate it if you do. Also leave your comments and your thoughts on this video or anything in general. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is just the beginning of Sena's wacky ass journey. We're gonna continue with the next part. Goodbye.